because we're talking about a president considering a lifetime appointment to the highest court in the land and thinking about a single state's electoral votes in the process. As partisan as these things have become, as ideological as these always are in some degree, I cannot ever recall thinking in those terms about a Supreme Court seat. And these are lifetime appointments, very powerful positions, but by and large, most Americans don't know who they are. We pay attention to the confirmation fights and then go about our business. But every generation or so, there are some standout figures beyond perhaps just the Chief Justices. You had Thurgood Marshall, the first Black member of the court who had been a lead counsel in many NAACP cases through the American Civil Rights Movement. So was a standout civil rights attorney and then spent almost a full generation on the court. Justice Ginsburg was basically Thurgood Marshall for women.
So remember, GOP controls the Senate. It would take 4 Republicans to defect for these hearings not to occur, because Vice President Mike Pence, of course, can break the tie. We know of 2 already. Senator Susan Collins of Maine and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska have both said they would be not in favor of the president making a nomination and the Senate moving on it now, before the election.
So that every time there's a vacancy in the Supreme Court, it is framed as this constitutional crisis, this deep fissure in the country. And those divides certainly are there, particularly over a handful of issues driven by social conservatives, abortion rights, before it became conceivably settled law, marriage equality, the ability for same-sex couples to be married. And Biden said, let's lower the temperature. And he talked directly to those Republicans, not naming any, but saying, you know the right thing to do here. You know what you have to do to lower the temperature. You know, given what Republicans did 4 years ago, that it's just going to inflame the dynamics in this fight and beyond if you guys go through with this and manage to confirm a nominee.